Hey, everybody. I'm Robin Hohweiler, or Mr. Robin to you. And as always, I'm here with my fabulous junk food junkie, collaborative partner, and all around best pal, Mikel Maureé Robinson, known throughout the podcast uni as Mikey-on-the-Mic. You know, folks,
I'm trying to mentally prepare for what you're about to say right now.
some people collect stamps, others collect coins. Mikey? She collects discontinued snacks. And not ironically,
And
genuinely.
cigarette packs.
Oh, I'd forgotten
cigarette
about
box.
that.
Yeah, that's also weird. I do.
Brand.
Shh. But he hangs out with me,
And this is,
and I'm his favorite.
yeah, well, this is her journey into the crunchy unknown.
It is definitely known. I've swam through the crunchy many times.
They say everyone's got a quest in life. Some people want to write a great novel. Others want to climb a mountain, or at least a corporate ladder. But Mikey, dear, determined Mikey, has a higher calling. She seeks discontinued snacks. It all started one night here at Studio C, where we had just finished a long day of podcast recording. She was scrolling eBay like she was hunting for buried treasure. I asked what she was doing. She just whispered, "You wouldn't understand," and clicked Bid Now with the intensity of a NASA launch. Turns out she had found someone selling a sealed canister of Altoid sours, which, according to her husband, is the holy grail of all extinct snacks.
Yes.
The listing said, may contain mild rust and memories. She bought it anyway.
I'm not scared of a little rust and mild memories.
There you go. That first success set her off on a mission that can only be described, and I'm not recording. Yes, I am.
That's my favorite part.
That first success set her off on a mission that can only be described as part archaeology, part delusion, and part sugar withdrawal. Within days, the living room of her posh estate here in Woodward had transformed into what I can only describe as a snack Smithsonian. Shelves labeled with handwritten tags, the age of Ecto Cooler, the golden era of 3D Doritos, and a triple lock cabinet.
I feel like I'm like Willy Wonka or some shit right now. I'm like, buy my golden ticket.
And a triple lock cabinet labeled Vintage Crystal Canadian. Do not touch. Use of deadly force is authorized.
Clearly Canadian, but Crystal Canadian sounds cooler.
Oh, okay. She even started a map on the wall, red string connecting the last known sightings of defunct treats. Somewhere between nostalgia and madness, Mikey became a snack cartographer.
I wish I had this kind of time, you know?
Yeah, both of us.
Right.
By the end of the second week, she was deep into Reddit's underworld, forums with names like Snack Seekers Anonymous and Lost Flavors United. She started trading.
The snackers that snack around.
Yeah.
That's another one. I'm gonna start.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
She started trading with mysterious figures who went by handles like Twinkie Ghost,
Oh my God.
Dunkaroo Dawn, and the ever enigmatic Snack Daddy 420.
The snack daddy.
At one point, she tried to contact a guy in Lithuania who claimed to have a stash of Keebler Magic Middles from 1997.
Oh, and those are a treasure.
She wired him $20 and received in return a picture of a raccoon eating a Pop-Tart.
I would be so pissed.
Did that stop her? No.
Nothing stops me, Mr. Robin. I'm the snack queen.
Her greatest expedition came when she found a tip about a warehouse in rural Ohio. Word had it, it contained a forgotten stash of Crystal Pepsi. She packed a flashlight, a thermos of coffee, and a printed MapQuest page.
And a bonus would be if there was the blue, Pepsi Blue also.
From 2004, because, as she put it, you have to use period-correct navigation for historical authenticity. 3 days later,
That sounds like me.
Dust in her hair, triumph in her eyes, and a single glass bottle clutched like the holy relic of refreshment. She held it up to the light. "I found it," she whispered. I asked her what it tasted like. She twisted the cap, took a long sip, and said, like disappointment and soap. But that's just the thing about Mikey. She isn't chasing flavor. She's chasing a feeling, that brief shimmering nostalgia for a time when sugar was real, colors were neon, and snacks were borderline toxic, but somehow tasted like joy.
Back in the early 2000s.
So no, every week she scours real estate sales, message boards, and the darker corners of Facebook Marketplace. She claims she's building up
the Facebook dark web. That's where I'm
Why
going.
not?
That's not a real thing. At least I don't think.
Oh, it probably is. She's building up inventory for a museum for the fallen snacks of America. I personally think she's one Planters cheese ball away from being on a Hoarder streaming special. But we love her for it, because in a world that keeps moving forward, Mikey's still out there trying to taste the past.
Yes.
One expired ding-dong at a time.
Yeah. Instead of taste the rainbow like the Skittles, it's like I'm chasing the rainbow.
Oh.
The vintage rainbow.
Very clever.
Hey, I'm fucking clever, bro. Like, you're just not realizing this about me?
So, folks, that crunching you hear in the background, crunch,
it's me eating carrots.
It's just Mikey still testing where 2004 Bugles are technically edible.
I like those. I used to put them on my fingers.
Over to you, Mikey.
E.T. phone home. Okay, over to me. I think you said a lot about me. I feel like I am the queen of sugar, and I'm on my sugar cube throne. Do you see it? Here. Anyhow,
why don't you say hello to our audience of pre-diabetic fiends, Mikey?
I shall. Hello, audience of pre-diabetic fiends.
This is episode 74, an in-between episode of Mr. Robin's Hood podcast that we're calling the Snack to the Drawing Board episode. We're coming to you digitally from our carbohydrate-laden location somewhere within a package of Dunkaroos toss from the number 2 hole of the Woodward Muni Golf Course in Woodward, Oklahoma. So strap on your A1C test kit and let's dive in deep. Welcome to our podcast dedicated to exploring the nostalgic world of snack foods from the 1990s and 2000s. Today, we delve into the fascinating history of discontinued snack foods and junk foods that once captivated our taste buds, but have since vanished from store shelves. These snacks
or have come back.
One of them have come back, yeah.
One of them I know for sure has come back, and the recent. But anyway, carry on.
These snacks hold a special place in the hearts of many, representing a unique era of flavor, innovation, and marketing trends. A lot of our content here was derived by an online article by Melanie Hartley for the Prepared Cook site. The 1990s and early 2000s were a vibrant period of snack food innovation. Companies experimented with new flavors, packaging, and marketing strategies to appeal to a rapidly changing consumer base. However, not all products stood the test of time. Some were discontinued due to declining sales, changing consumer preferences, or corporate restructuring. Despite their disappearance, these snacks remain iconic symbols of their respective eras. And we're going to kick this off with Dunkaroos. They were launched in the early 1990s. These were tiny little cookies plus rainbow frosting dip that equaled the original edible paint by numbers. Retired in the U.S. in 2012, only to swagger back thanks to a tidal wave of nostalgia, they became a favorite among children and teenagers for the joy of the eating experience. Crystal Pepsi was a clear cola introduced in 1992 as a caffeine-free alternative to the traditional soda.
See, I don't really remember this one quite as much because
everybody was saying the same thing. It's like, why?
Why? Well, so 92, I mean, I'm going to date myself. I was like 3.
Yeah.
Right? But my uncle, my mom's sister's husband, worked for Pepsi for like 30 years. So he was working for Pepsi at this time, right?
Yeah.
And he would always get the new stuff. So anything new from Pepsi that came out, like he would be the first one to get to try it. But him and my aunt had started a collection, a Pepsi collection. And so I feel like I remember trying it, but it's kind of faint because I was kind of young. But I do know that they do have some things that they kept in their collection that are about the Crystal Pepsi. So I had to just add that. It's really interesting. They have a really immaculate collection, actually. It's pretty impressive.
And I assume that they've got glass bottles and all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, man. You wouldn't even believe the stuff they have. It's cool. All sorts of different things. But
despite its innovative concept, Crystal Pepsi failed to sustain consumer interest and was discontinued by 1994. Its brief presence remains a memorable chapter in beverage history. Ouch Bubblegum was marketed as a spicy cinnamon-flavored bubblegum. Ouch gained popularity for its fiery taste. However, its niche appeal led to its eventual discontinuation by the early 2000s, making it a rare find for collectors and enthusiasts.
I remember Ouch because I liked the little tin can it came in. Do you remember that?
I don't remember that. No.
Oh, it was like a little. It was like a little can that you flipped the top and it was in there. It was like it was supposed to like assimilate like a Band-Aid. So like a Band-Aid box or whatever. Yeah.
Oh.
Ouch bubblegum takes me back. Yeah. And somewhere I could potentially still have one of those tins. I don't know. Right offhand, but ooh.
Sorry, everyone.
That's an inside joke.
Inside joke. McDonald's.
It's not really a joke, but anyway.
McDonald's snack wraps were not entirely discontinued. Certain variations of McDonald's snack wraps were phased out in the late 2000s due to menu restructuring. They symbolize the fast food industry's experimentation with portable, customizable snacks. And my favorite, Planters cheese balls. Not sure why these were taken off the shelves in 2006, but made a quick comeback in 2018.
I'm telling you.
These orange puffs came in a blue canister that was taller than most of the kids that were trying to eat them. You'd stick your whole hand inside to grab a handful. They were lifesavers, and I'll tell you why. The cans had a utilitarian purpose, too. The empty canisters could be used to store stuff. So here's my personal story about Planters cheese balls. Right after we were married, Mary Ann and I, that's the wife, went down to Cancun, Mexico. And she had timeshare at an all-inclusive resort down there. I mean, this place was...
All you could eat cheese balls?
No, unfortunately.
No.
But, I mean, this place had, in the lobby, they had a fountain.
Oh, fancy. A beer fountain.
Beer fountain. And you just went up and put your glass up.
What?
Yes.
That's fancy AF.
It was. So we were there, and we were about midway through, I think, the week that we had assigned to us. And we had been out on the beach all day. And by afternoon, it was hot. I mean, hot, hot, hot. And they had a bar right there on the beach. And it was all inclusive.
Right.
So I kept going up and getting us.
I think you have to be all inclusive if you got a beer fountain just out there in the.
And we started hitting the margaritas, really.
Oh, they'll sneak up on you.
Well,
Ooh.
and the bartender knew that they were sneaking up on it. It's not like we were going to drive home or anything.
Right, but still, if you pass out on the beach, somebody's got to drag you out off the beach.
So he kept making those with a lot more tequila than what they started with. And after just a couple of hours, we were completely trashed, I'll admit it. So we staggered back to the room, and I'll spare some of these details, but I fell off the bed onto a marble floor, hit my head, and passed out.
That's what's wrong with you. I knew it. I knew you hit your head sometime.
Mary Ann just kind of, she passed out.
Oh, I'm sure she did.
So I wake up and it's dark. And the thing about the all-inclusive resorts is you have to hit those meal times because they start locking up that buffet.
Yeah.
And they give you plenty of, I think it was like 2.5 hours.
Right.
Yeah. We missed it. Mary Ann was in the bathroom just throwing her guts up.
Oh.
And I'm still just really, really loaded. So while she's throwing up, I staggered down to the resort gift shop. Lo and behold, Planters cheese balls were available.
So cheese balls for dinner.
And they honestly, they saved the day. So thank you, Planters.
I was gonna add that my best friend, they have like a spot at the lake back where we grew up. And in the summer, they're there almost every weekend, mostly through the season. And they started doing this about 3 years ago. Well, I'm telling you, I think it's the plant, because you said the Planters cheese balls came back, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that's what she's getting. This huge, like this. Oh, wait, you can't see me. This big, like this big plastic thing of cheese balls.
Yeah.
And we'll get drunk at the lake and just munch on those cheese balls. And I swear, we probably killed them a couple times. I don't know. I think she got them for the kids. But I think we usually ended up breaking into those things. But that's my cheese ball story.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's a more recent story. But anyhow.
So Butterfinger BBs.
Butterfinger BBs.
Were like tiny little Butterfinger candy bars.
I loved those things.
Like popcorn. They came in a bright yellow box that rattled when you shook it. The crunch was perfect for movie theaters. You're better off eating them slowly to make them last. They stopped making them in 2006 for whatever reason. Kids would pour them straight from the box into their mouths.
I think they came in a packet, they weren't in a box. They were like in a package.
Really?
You know, kind of like the package that Skittles comes in. It was like similar to that, if I remember.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Listen, I was eating Butterfinger BBs at the right time in my life. And that was when you're a kid. Like, I don't know, 2006, I was a junior in high school. So this would probably been about like 10 to 13. So I remember. And they were associated with those, The Simpsons. That was a huge thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they had like Bart on the package or something,
okay.
if I'm remembering.
Okay.
If I'm remembering right. But,
Huh.
you know.
And then
I was a consumer of Butterfinger BBs a lot. Let's just say that.
Your husband's favorite, the Altoid Sours,
Oh, yeah.
were discontinued in 2010.
Listen, I remember him having some of these. When we met, which would have been 2009, he was already still,
still
into these. Oh, he was bummed out when they discontinued. Like, he knew, because he was like, I can't get these anymore. I think we still have some of the tins. I'm not kidding.
Actually, I think I saw you can buy them still. They're available on like Amazon.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
These weren't your grandpa's breath mints. They were intensely sour candies that made your face get all scrunchy.
Yeah, oh, dang it. What are those ones? Sour Heads? Is that what it's called? You remember those?
Yeah. I don't remember what those were called.
I can remember. I can visually see the package with a little guy on the front. Anyway.
The tin made the perfect sound when you opened it, and that's why kids collected the empty tins for storing small treasures. They came in tangerine.
Which was Brett's favorite, if I'm not mistaken. That and the citrus.
Tangerine, citrus, and apple. The sourness hit you like a punch to the taste buds. And Sprite Remix wasn't regular Sprite. It came in tropical and berry flavor.
I used to drink the shit out of this. I used to buy it out of the pop machine at high school. That and I think we're gonna, I don't want to blow it, but I think we're gonna talk about the one later.
That tasted like vacation in a bottle. The colors were bright and exciting. Kids begged their parents to buy it instead of regular soda. A lot of people made the classic mistake thinking it would stick around forever. It only lasted from 2003 to 2005.
Yep.
And a lot of that was probably driven by shelf space in the stores. If they couldn't sell it fast enough, it was competing with whatever other products they had.
Yeah. Wasn't popular enough to keep around. Well, this one I'm going to have to start with, I wonder what's in the Wonder Ball.
Oh, I'd learned that jingle just so I could sing it.
Oh, would you like your turn at saying it? You want to sing the jingle to me?
Wonder what's in Wonder Ball.
You obviously did not hear the commercials as much as
obviously not.
I wonder what's in the Wonder Ball.
Okay.
Anyway, Wonder Ball looked like a regular chocolate ball from the outside. But here's the deal. They were little candies hiding inside. Kids would crack these open. And I was a kid that cracked the Wonder Balls open, man. And at this time, I had the money to buy all my own crap. Because I'll tell you, when I was younger, it was a treat to get this stuff, right? My mom was kind of a stiffler. It was like relish trays and cans of tuna and popcorn as snacks or whatever else she'd come up with, which is fine because that's probably a good thing. It's probably why I still have my teeth. But these Wonder Balls, they were really fun. And you could find these small hard candies or Disney-themed treats. And the commercials had that catchy jingle that I already sang. And everybody remembered.
What's inside the Wonder Ball?
I wonder what's in the Wonder Ball. You're getting there. But anyhow, the legal issues made them disappear around 2007.
What the hell was that about? You suppose Disney sued them?
Maybe. Disney's like, "Did you be using our characters in your Wonder Ball?" But I want to say that the Wonder Ball was like a staple in like a kid's stocking at Christmas. You know what I mean? Like,
I have no memory of that.
Well, you weren't putting the Wonder Ball in your kid's stocking. I feel really sad for Veronica right now. Poor V and her wonderless Wonder Ball she never got. Yeah, please apologize to the poor child. Anyhow, the surprise factor made every bite an adventure, and that's really true. Like, I will to this day always wonder what's in the Wonder Ball. Also, Pepsi Blue. Man, Pepsi Blue. That's one that I remember this one far more than the Crystal because it came out when I was, that special time of your life when you remember everything. When you're young, but old enough to remember, right? So, it was a berry flavored Pepsi with a tropical twist, and it was actually blue. And the marketing was everywhere in 2002, right? And I remember my uncle bringing this. And we got to try a lot of stuff first because he worked for Pepsi, and I specifically remember this one when he brought it.
Was it any good?
I liked it. I did. But that's just me. I don't know about anybody else. I don't remember. But that's why kids thought drinking blue soda was the coolest thing ever. And maybe that's what it was. I mean, I was probably around 10-ish in 2002. And so blue soda was what was up. And it only lasted 2 years, though. The color was more shocking than the taste, and it was discontinued in 2004, making it one of the shortest-lived major soda experiments, which I feel like Pepsi did a lot of that. I mean, with the Mountain Dew, and they had the Code Red, and they had, like, the Tropical Lightning one, which I think is a newer one. But they had done some other they did, like, a purple one at one point. I can't remember what the flavor was. Yeah. Pepsi was good for that.
There used to be a purple drink called Purple Passion.
Oh, I don't know who did that, though, but I remember what you're talking about.
Huh.
We'll have to Google that later. We'll have to go to the Google. Surge. Man, this one was what was up when I was in junior high. We were Surge fanatics. And it was a Coca-Cola product. It was their answer to Mountain Dew, right? And it was
Loaded
more
with caffeine.
Oh yeah, more caffeine than most sodas, and came in a bright green can. But the slogan was fully loaded, and it lived up to the name. You're better off drinking it before noon, or you'd be up all night. It disappeared in 2003 after a short but intense run. Extreme sports athletes loved it, guessing this was the predecessor of Red Bull. Maybe so. And if I remember, like, in the commercials, didn't they say, like, Surge? You remember that? or
I've forgotten about that.
You remember?
Yeah. No, you're right. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's great.
That's how you know when, like, they have good marketing is when you can remember little pieces of it.
30 or 40 years later.
Yeah.
Coming back.
Speaking of that, I have to kind of segue just real quick to there is this car dealership in Wichita, Kansas. And I don't know when they came out with this little jingle, but it's stuck in my head and I'm in love with it, and it is one of the most brilliant marketing jingles I've ever heard.
Where was this?
It's out of Wichita, Kansas. It's a car dealership, right? And they're super car guys. Okay, so this is like a dealership it's not like your Chevy dealership or your Ford. This is like one that they would just get mostly used cars, and then they would resell them, right? Well, they have this jingle, and it goes, supercar guys, we're buying a car, doesn't have to suck. And my little brother bought his car from there. And I was like, did you buy your car because of the jingle? I don't remember what he said, but I want to go buy a car from them just for the freaking jingle. Because it's brilliant.
That is great.
Anyhow, so moving on, though, back to the snacks that ran away from us.
Yeah. Wow.
Oreo O's cereal. It was like eating Oreo cookies for breakfast and having your parents say it was okay. That's exactly what this cereal delivered. The milk turned chocolatey, just like with regular Oreos. Post made it in partnership with Nabisco, but it vanished from American shelves in 2007. Kids poured extra milk just to drink the chocolate aftermath. I'm going to say something here.
Go ahead.
I don't give two shits about the chocolatey milk. That actually pisses me off. I don't want my milk chocolatey. I'll drink chocolate milk, but I'm like the one kid in school that would get white milk and then I got made fun of. They're like, who drinks white milk? I'm like, me. I was super uncool for that. But to this day, fuck chocolate milk. No. I'm kidding.
So, Trix yogurt was typically healthy yogurt.
I loved Trix yogurt.
It came in bright colors that matched the Trix cereal: pink, blue, green, and yellow.
Trix are for kids. Another
Silly rabbit.
Yeah, another brilliant marketing right there.
Each container had different flavor. That's why lunch trading became an art form in elementary schools. The colors were almost too bright to be real food. Kind of makes you wonder what the...
You know, I'm going to say that this was one of those snacks that you knew that the kid had money if he had Trix yogurt.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. We were too poor for that shit.
Oh, okay.
But I loved it when I got it at my friend's house.
Kids loved the artificial fruit flavors that tasted like candy. All of that is what led to its ultimate demise. So, Pepsi Crystal. Cola looked like water.
Are we coming back to the damn Crystal Pepsi?
Did we do that at the time?
We talked about it already. What the hell?
Shit, sorry. I'll jump to fruit by the foot tie-dye. Regular fruit by the foot was good, but tie-dye was amazing. It had swirls of different colors and flavors in one long strip. Kids would unroll the whole thing to see the pattern. That's why lunch periods got more colorful, and stickier. The colors mixed in your mouth as you ate it. Each roll was different, completely different, with its own tie-dye design.
I loved tie-dye fruit roll-ups, and this was another thing we did not get very often. But when I started working when I was 14, and so I started making my own money, and I would go buy me some of this, the tie-dye fruit roll-ups, because I loved it. And that brings me to a brilliant thing. See, Starburst needs to hire me as their marketing person, because I think that they need a tie-dye Starburst, because I like to put them together and eat them together because I like the color or the flavors together. So they need to make a tie-dye one with all the flavors, like a pink tie-dye, because they have the all pink ones. I'm just saying. Listen, Starburst, holler at your girl. Holler at your girl. You're one of my faves. Anyhow, that just popped in my mind. But there is one that I'm a super fan of that left and then came back somewhat recent. And that's clearly Canadian. And it was a sparkling fruit water. And oh my gosh, I used to buy this in high school like you wouldn't believe. And it went away like 2008, 9-ish, I think, and then, or maybe 2010. And I think that was because of like they had some corporate restructuring and we're having some financial problems or whatever. Back to the corpse, ruining the world. Anyhow, they came back just maybe a couple years, like maybe 2023 or something. And I found some and I bought it and I was drinking it and I made a TikTok video because I was so moved by the nostalgia and the fact that it was back. And clearly Canadian TikTok, their official TikTok with their little blue check mark, so you know it's real. They actually liked it and commented on my video. Although I didn't get TikTok famous and I didn't get enough hits to make any money. Wah wah. So if you're listening to this and you want to go, you should just be the sound effects. Yeah. I don't know why you use that shit. You should just be it.
Do it anymore, huh? It's just got too many. We got two big boards up here mixing stuff. Huh?
Mixing together. Anyhow, so I had to add the clearly Canadian in there. It wasn't actually on this list because it's comeback. But let's move on to Yogos, which were tiny yogurt-covered fruit snacks that came in a small pouch. They were perfectly bite-sized and covered in a white yogurt coating. They came in a variety of flavors, though the strawberry and berry flavors were the most popular. You were better off eating them slowly because the bag emptied too fast. And Kellogg's made them until around 2009. They were healthier than candy, but tasted like dessert. These were pretty good.
I do remember.
Do you remember these?
Yeah.
Now, to what were probably the go-to snacks for stoners, Doritos 3D. These weren't flat chips. They were puffy triangles that could actually put things inside of them. They came in nacho cheese and ranch flavors. The texture was completely different from regular Doritos, and you're better off eating them one at a time to enjoy the actual crunch, which was my favorite part of these. I remember eating these. And mind you, when I was eating these, I was not old enough to even know what a stoner was, let alone be one. But I could see where they were, what was up for those at that point. They disappeared around 2004, which is when I was a freshman in high school. So I was so naive. I didn't know, but I was eating these because they were delicious. And some kids tried to use them for tiny bowls for dip, which I don't know if I ever did that.
Yeah, I guess they kind of came apart if you squeezed them a
Yep.
certain way.
Yep. You could do that. Mm-hmm. And make them into a tiny little bowl. How cute. And then what about the Keebler Magic Middles cookies, right? They look normal from the outside, but had chocolate or fudge centers hidden inside.
Those damn elves are just evil.
Yeah, and I don't know that I remember these really. We didn't get a lot of Keebler either. My mom baked cookies, which were good. She used to bake these ones. They were chocolate crinkles is what she calls them. And she made them with the semi-sweet Hershey.
Mhm.
And one time she got me and my best friend to try a piece of the semi-sweet Hershey's. And we're like,
Oh,
what? This is horrible. What is this? She was like, Pat, joke's on you. And then she's like, I use them for those cookies you girls love. And then we weren't so mad about it because the cookies are baller. But they're good. I mean, I'm going to have to request my mom to make some for Thanksgiving. That's all I'm going to say. But anyhow, back to all the Keebler elves working their magics, as the commercials showed. And that's why kids expected every cookie to have something special inside. And then they vanished in the late 1990s, but people still remembered them fondly. The magic was in not knowing which bite would hit the center. I wonder what's in the Keebler cookie.
The discontinuation of these snacks and many, many more often sparked nostalgia among consumers, leading to online communities dedicated to reminiscing about the flavors of their childhood. Some companies have even revived certain products temporarily or as limited editions. Wave that bait out there.
Or if you're trash Robin and Marianne and Cancun and cheese balls.
Yeah, with Robin laying unconscious on the floor with a big knot on his head. Recognizing the enduring demand for these nostalgic treats. The world of snack foods is ever evolving, with products constantly coming and going. The discontinued snacks of the 1990s and 2000s serve as a reminder of a time when marketing, packaging, and flavor innovation played a significant role in shaping consumer preferences. Whether through their unique flavors or memorable marketing campaigns, these snacks continue to evoke fond memories and inspire new generations of snack enthusiasts. Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see what they come up with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we hope you folks conveniently listening at home or in your car enjoyed that. If you have any questions for either Mikey or myself about today's episode or any other darn thing.
If you want to tell us about which snacks that you miss, which ones were your favorites,
you can email us at mr.robin at mrrobinshood.com or Mikey at mrrobinshood.com. Also, you can find us on Facebook at Mr. Robin's Hood Podcast. As always, you can also reach out to Mikey or me via Podophone at 580-827-1113. Maybe you just want to get something off your chest, or you're feeling some butt pain because of something we said during the podcast, give us a call. Unless, of course, you're a weird, deranged junk food junkie who can't get enough carbs from today's snack food offerings and wants to rant about RFK Jr. trying to make America healthy again, in which case you'll definitely want to contact Mikey directly.
Yep, contact me about that, and I'll put you in touch with my mother, who is the queen of good snacks.
You, Pamela, queen of good snacks.
Pamela.
You can leave a voicemail. Text us if you have a question, concern, complaint, compliment, suggestion, whatever. Just don't be a dick about it.
Or do, and then you'll have the wrath of me.
In the meantime, tell all your friends to listen to this podcast as though their lives depend upon it. As always, you can stream or download episodes of Mr. Robin's Hood Podcast wherever you usually find that sort of nonsense. We're on iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, I can't read now, the Podbean app.
Do I need to get you some discontinued snacks?
What? Apple Podcasts, yeah.
Let me go find you some cheese balls.
Yeah, there we go.
Must have been that knock at your head.
You can also stream them directly from our Podbean website at mrrobinshoodpodcast.podbean.com for free. And by the way, we really appreciate those of you who are streaming those directly from the website, because we're better able to keep a sense of how much traffic we're actually getting. And and
it keeps us from shutting this train wreck down. Dramatic effect with the fly swatter. They're a problem right now. Just saying.
So we'll close now by reminding everyone, as we always do, to stay hungry,
stay foolish,
and
most importantly, stay weird.
You junk food freaks.
Bye.
Bye.